Why are women so miserable, or why women are so miserable? This isn't rocket science. This isn't like profound stuff, but I just want to facilitate some sanity in the world of the interwebs and just talk frankly about misery. And as I'm watching some podcasts, and I don't know, like this is really tough because I'm a pretty emotional guy. I'm a pretty empathetic person. But I also have a very, very low tolerance for bullshit. And I struggle with this. And I've been gaslit so hard, but now I think I get it. And I see how I was stifled. It's because of that empathy. I.e., me saying things that are hurtful to people is hard for me. But I think in the end, it's when I feel best about myself and knowing I'm doing the right thing. In other words, society has gotten so clown world that I don't even know who I am anymore. I've had everything taken from me. I've lost my identity. I've lost my family. I've lost my friends. I've lost my significant others and fucking, I'm not going to go into everything else. It's just like, it's like they're this close to getting me. I'm like, this close. I'm like, God, and I'm not a man anymore if I'm not able to say the truth. And it's so gaslighty. It's so gaslighty, man. Because what is more of a gaslight what is more manipulative than someone destroying their life, letting them destroy their life, like kicking someone, like someone's fall from grace, someone losing everything, and then like it's as your mammalian brain, or the back of the brain, the old prime, like the very like simple brain, right? Like pain hurts. I want to fix the pain, i.e., losing stuff, having loss of love, having loss of connection, like losing stuff is like, I'm bad. It goes back to the childhood wounds. I'm bad. That's two different things, and then conflating that with like, I've never felt better about myself. Why is it that someone can be so alone and so disconnected and yet connect? Like, I don't know if I'm not making myself very clear here, and I was just going to berate women, and now I just went to a thing about myself. But I just struggle. I struggle. And this is the point. Is that men's cowardice and women's masculinity has created a hellscape, and it makes women miserable. Period. And I would go back and forth and say this is men's fault for being pussies. Then I go back and say this is women for facilitating a clown world and their delusions making society worse. It's both of us. How could it be otherwise? It started with men being pussies, and now at this and in the recent past, it's women's delusion and cope. And now we're in a state, I believe it's both. Right now, at this moment in time, Men being pussies and women being delusional has manifested into women hating men for being pussies and men hating women for being impossible, miserable. Paradoxically, women are miserable because they got everything they thought they wanted. But life is balanced. This thing called life is balanced. And the powers that be, now I'm convinced, control has always been a factor. Control and power, right? Because the money isn't real and all this shit. It's all about control. The technology, it was harder to control. So what do? We got to make everyone completely insane. To keep, that just shows you how powerful people are. How powerful the people at the top are. That went so many different directions, but I'm just talking. And I think a lot, and it's probably not healthy, and whatever, but here I am doing the best I can on my path that I believe I was meant to be on. Why are women so miserable? It actually makes me very sad at the end of the day because I made a video about millennial women. And it's really sad because these are the other side of, I'm a millennial, 1988. Women in 1988, if you're out there. And around that time, you're a millennial and you're in this like shit storm and you're waking up, and I'm so sorry that this happened. And I'm not, my masculine side says, I'm so sorry this happened. And then my equal treat women as my equal side says, you fucked it up. That's your fault. We're not equal. We're not equal. And I'm not a fucking simp. So I'm sorry. I'm a man, and I feel for women, I feel for women. I really do. I really do. It's not right. It's not right at all. This society wound up the way it did. It was, some women, doing the best you can. Got a nice big house. You got, your fucking dog kids or whatever you call them. It's fucking such bullshit. And it's funny, like, even I thought that was going to be okay. It's like, oh, yeah, kids, screw kids. And, I'm a millennial. I know the rhetoric. I know the vibes from the whole time you guys, like it was just kind of like, just like men and women are treated the same. Like when we're, early 20s or whatever, it's just kind of like prosperity, like these things that our parents taught us, like this materialistic garbage. And like, it's very like materialistic, We grew up with reality TV. We grew up with like a lot of superficiality. And like, I feel like that manifested into like, that's meaning. And no one wants to talk about it. No one wants to say it. But like, even if you could be in theory, you could be happy, and without kids, there's balance in the universe. And it's disorder. It's disorder. You have a husband. It's just pragmatism too. You have a husband. You guys are both 35, and then you're both 40, and then like you break the implications of a divorce. You're a woman with a man, and you guys aren't having kids. You don't have kids. You're in your 40s. You don't have kids. Then you turn 45 years old. You guys are both 45 years old, and then you don't have any kids, and let's say that guy falls on hard times, or the woman like something goes wrong, and it doesn't matter whose fault it is. It's usually the guy's fault. Let's be honest here. At the end of the day, it's the guy's fault. This is why we blame men. We're supposed to. Anyway, you lost the power. Like, the man doesn't have, it's the man's fault, but like your power is in your superpower. It's not even your power, it's your superpower, i.e., you have nothing for that man. He can go have kids, he can go have a family. Men want legacy. This is like crazy that, like, and that's the difference, is women are waking up to this. That even me saying this, like, it's like, I know how many people I'm going to trigger, and it's like, where's the line between, I don't want to justify. I'm going to keep going. I keep trying to justify because I don't want to hurt people, but it's the truth. And here it is, like, it's like, that's the power. Like, you lost leverage. It has nothing to do with marriage. Marriage is bullshit. That's just more money. You just get more stuff. Now you got a house. You hear stats. More women have homes than men. Yeah, because men don't, like, my lonely dumbass, I don't care about having a home. I'm like a barren woman the way I'm like living in this house. Like, I need a family. But the status is, it's not women have more houses now than men, and that's like a good thing. No, that's sad. That's because a lot of those women got those houses from divorces, and guys don't give a shit. We'll go live in a shack. Most guys, I'm a weirdo, but we don't care. And again, that's like, hopefully I'm making myself clear. Like, that's the thing about the implications about not having children with someone you love. Like, you can't, I don't believe you can really love someone until you love them so much that you want to see more of them. Like, you love that person so much that you want to see